Hi friends, welcome back to Socially Distant. What can I tell you? I'm Brian Noonan. Man, it is a gloomy day in Chicago. Severe weather's been blowing through since early this morning, bringing thunder, lightning, and hail with it. It's also been terrifying the dogs and making me wonder how long it's going to be until one of them decides it's not worth waiting for the rain to stop and just drops a log in the basement. Now, I don't want to sound like an emo teen girl, and no offense to teen girls, but this weather, in addition to other pandemic-related things, have blown storm clouds over my soul as well. Not even my festive background is helping lighten the mood. Do you like this? It's kind of fun. I put it up last night for the quarantine cast that I do on Wednesday nights on the Brian Noonan Show Facebook page with my co-host Cody Goff. You should listen. It's a lot of fun. I love flamingos and the beach vibe they represent, so this is really on brand for me. Now, feel free to virtually punch me in the throat for using the term on brand. The news that today is also National Dance Like a Chicken Day didn't do anything to help lighten the mood or get me out of my chair to shake my tail feathers. Yes, National Dance Like a Chicken Day is a real thing. I don't know why. I've never seen chickens do anything other than peck at the dirt and look delicious on my plate, but apparently they must dance and someone took notice. I'm pretty sure I can pinpoint the cause of my stormy disposition today, and ironically, I'm sharing it with you on the very thing that is causing it, social media. Maybe you, like me, are spending more time on social media than before because, well, we've got nothing else to do. Nothing wastes more pandemic time than scrolling through your Facebook and Twitter feeds, realizing that while everyone has an opinion and a platform to voice them, most of us should keep our mouths shut. Maybe you're updating your quarantine Insta feeds with scenes of wishful thinking, hoping to create some FOMO from your followers. Or you're wetting your pants in response to a challenge on TikTok, or maybe going down countless wormholes watching tons of videos right here on YouTube. Social media is giving us a glimpse of the outside world that we can't experience right now, so that's cool. But it's also giving us a glimpse to the darkest side of humanity, which is, to say the least, uncool. Every post on Twitter and Facebook is met with comments that basically boil down to playground insults, character attacks, misinformation, and in the most extreme cases, threats of violence. I don't know why we think that we can change people's minds with a tweet or a post, but we do, and we keep on posting. Then we spend hours arguing with people that we don't know, will never meet, and probably would avoid at all costs if we met them in the real world. Yeah, Brian, but this article is vetted and makes cogent points that I'm sure will bring my opponents around to my way of thinking. No, it won't. You'll just frustrate yourself, and then you'll end up sitting in front of a flamingo-adorned shower curtain, shaking your fist like an old man telling punk kids to get off your lawn. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. This morning I read an impassioned post from a healthcare worker. Well, at least they claim to be a healthcare worker. Who the hell really knows? The post laid out in very rational and measured ways why COVID-19 virus is so serious, why it's different than anything we've seen before, how information is being disseminated, why masks are important, and a lot of other things. And I agreed with the whole post, and I decided I was going to share it with some of my own opinions. Oh man, I had the post all ready to go, including my disdain for people whose default insult and dismissal of anyone who is urging caution is to call them a sheep. I looked at the post for a couple minutes, debating whether to click share. I wish you could have heard the debate that was going on inside my head, but that would just open up a Pandora's box of horrors that you don't need to be part of. I finally decided that my posting was never going to change things, and that I had no desire to read the inevitable replies from trolls, jerks, or other internet experts. I clicked delete, shook my head, and moved on. Maybe more of us need to make use of the delete button. There's nothing wrong with writing a post or tweet, sharing your thoughts or feelings. Get that stuff out of your system. But remember, nothing that you write is going to change anybody's mind, so hit delete. That's right. What about you, Brian? Why post these things? Do you think they're going to change anybody's opinions? Not at all. I look at these as the equivalent of puppy gifs, a picture of somebody's lunch, or videos of kids hitting their dad in the nuts with wiffle ball bats. They're a distraction from the problems that we're all dealing with. So take this for what it's worth. The lamenting of a guy who's dealing with the same stuff you are. Take a little break from social media and your personal soapbox. Grab a book. Call a friend. Take a walk. Then you can go on Facebook and bitch about people walking too close to you and not wearing masks. You know, fun stuff. All right, until next time, Stay safe, stay home, stay self-aware, and as always, stay socially distant. Bye.